This whole shot was like about the girls hitting up each other and being like, let's go to the market. Luckily, Kanja was available. I was working. It was, a really busy day. But the African market, Kenyatta market is the market they went to, is like all about the hustle. When you go to the market, you see like 5 women working on one head just so they could get that chick out of that seat and get the next one in and like maximize the efficiency and how many heads they can do in that day. And then you might have somebody walking by selling water or soda or nuts, or like right around the corner you could get your earrings. So when you go to the club, like your earring game is on point. Right around the corner, you could go to a fundi and get your outfit made, which So actually did. She went to a fundi in Kenyatta Market the same day, and she kind of got her sketches done.
We'll do the cuffs, the collar, the little button-down part in the front, like right here. And then right at the bottom, I want to do the same trim and then hit it right at, so just do the trim at the bottom too. And if you just fix the sides on that top, that would be lovely.
A fundi is basically a tailor. So a fundi is somebody who makes things. So there's fundis who build houses. There's fundis who make clothes. There's fundis who fix shoes. So fundi is part of this whole Kenyan culture. People who create solutions. People who you could go to at a good price.
I don't understand why I'm paying that much.
Because the braid is 350.
Okay.
The repair is.
So repair is 800 and the thing is 350. So how much do I owe you now? See? Your math confused yourself, eh?
Okay.
Because I love you. No. But only because I love you.
Because you love me. Okay, thank you. Thank you for loving me.
Like you're helping each other, you're trading, you're negotiating, you're finding like a good price, and then you come to that agreement. But that's a cornerstone of African culture, the hustle, the bustle of the market. And Kenyatta Market was like a really fruitful day for the girls to get their hair done, for the girls to get like their clothes made, to get jewelry, and really just like enjoy looking good and being fly.
I've been looking kind of swole. I guess it's the food out here. You feel me? Nigga, I've been working out.
You haven't worked out at all. I don't believe you.
I haven't.
The lies.
Whatever kind of workout you talking about?
Before embarking on this journey we call Music Never Sleeps, I was on top of the world. I was traveling the world. I was living the dream. But I realized that I was depressed. My grandmother was dying. And life was just really hard. I wasn't really thankful for what I had. At some point I realized that I had to reconnect with who I am, with my inner child, with the magic. And at that point I decided I was gonna come back to Africa. And in Africa I started to feel like I was reconnecting with my people, I was reconnecting with my culture, I was reconnecting as a human being, and I was reconnecting with my purpose. And what I realized at the end of this journey is that passion is major. It's about doing what you love and loving what you do. Really, at the end of the day, a setback is nothing but a setup for a comeback. Never forget to live life and experience life to its fullest and express who you are and express yourself to the fullest. That's what Music Never Sleeps is about.
Working with Blinky Bill was such an incredible experience. Like Blinky hit me up and he was like, let's work. I showed up to the studio because I told him like I don't work before midnight because that's when all the magic happens. I think we might have hooked up at around 4 o'clock in the morning. And that's really like the definition of music never sleeping, like doing these late night sessions where everybody's like really working together and vibing. He played me the song a couple times, scattered some ideas back and forth, and then I just started rocking on the trumpet and it was like, oh, that's it.
this thing is mixed proper,
Yeah.
it's gonna be killer.
That shit's gonna, you know what? The chicks are gonna love
it.
Yeah.
This is a time in the Kenyan music scene where like we just didn't care who was watching. We just did what we wanted to. We expressed ourselves and our true nature, I think, effortlessly.
Whatever online we get, like in terms of how big the way they stack them.
Yeah. So
feel free.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, I was just messing around with this.
Yeah.
But I love the sound of those synths.
Yeah.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
It's so like it's super simple.
I do anything for you. I want you to know that with you my heart is true. I wanna share my best with you. I show you a world that you maybe never knew. And you and me together, we look like the stars in the sky, and it's making us forever. Yeah, 'cause you know that I love you so. You know that I love you.
Yo. Oh. Oh.
Share my best with you and show you a world that you maybe never knew. And you and me together, we look like the stars in the sky, and it's making us forever. Yeah, 'cause you know that I love you so. You know that I love you. Yeah. You know that I love you so. You know that I love you. Get the mojo. Nakupenda January, December. Kila siku kwenye kalenda sema you love us surrender. For once I feel like a winner winning in life.
There's a level of sophistication that it brings.
Yeah.
That I like. So I don't know how either we combine the two ideas or you just
let's put them all down.
Yeah. Hey.
You know that I love you.
First sit, then you tell me what to do. Now you tell me what you can do already. Because maybe you can see something that will take off an idea.
I don't mind this, guys. Because we have so many female-centered moments.
It's true. And when we're doing the, oh my God, Becky, look at her butt, then it will be guys that we need to be doing the looking.
Right.
Database and Soul decided to go scouting, and like they needed dancers, they needed a couple of things. And Database took it upon herself to like really be proactive, direct her own videos, get her own dancers, like come up with her own budget.
5, 6, 7, 8. Five, six, 5, 6,
Brava. Thinking about developing solos so that there's individual shots of each dancer design.
And then, the only thing I want to say is, so like, when people watch the dances, people try and do the dances that they are watching. I want you to find something that you can repeat that will be simple enough that everybody who's watching can learn that dance.
Come up with something that a 3-year-old can do, and a very limber 100-year-old can do.
Very
Yeah, I'll just talk to these guys to come up with something.
Yeah, so something is really for the chorus.
She actually took it upon herself to see it through to the end. And I really loved that. I think that was like one of the most beautiful things for me, to see the maturity and the growth as an artist who kind of like self-produce. Just be motivated to do it and to get it done, you know, to really want it, you know, because that's a major part of this art form, is like, you have to want it.
Let's talk about clothes really quickly. First of all, what's the most comfortable for you all to move in? Are we thinking sweatpants, tank top moments?
So for a dancer, unless you have anything in mind.
I want you all to look like sex symbols.
Yeah, sex
I want
symbols.
you all to look like every girl, yeah. See, all that. Don't get cocky though.
Don't be cocky.
Because the video is very female-centered in terms of the extra things that we're doing. I'd like to see the men be like, because the women are beautiful, and the men that you have put together are very handsome. I want it to be very sexy.
A-Town, He's the king. King.
Niaje buda. Ndio huyo wori kwa hapa hivi.
Okto namba 8, sema mambo vipi?
Poa sana, niaje?
Ni poa. Yeah, what's good with you, man?
I'm chilling, just working on my album. It's coming out next month. So
Yeah.
just up and down.
Oh, album, bro?
Yeah.
That's some gangster shit. You know I gotta do a remix. You throw me a remix, bro.
I have to.
Aya, Okto uko kwa speaker. So itakuwaje, when are we meeting the two of you guys inside the studio?
We can meet anytime from next week Wednesday. We can arrange.
Next week Wednesday, yeah?
Hey, man, I'm doing Coke Studio next week. I'm gonna be heavy in the mix.
Okay.
Yeah, but how's the week after that sounding? You're gonna be busy because you're releasing.
We can arrange a day. I don't think it's an issue. I'll check my schedule for next week and the next week after. And then we just put a day down and we meet.
Let's get it, bro. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, man. I can't wait to make some history, man.
Yeah. I can't wait either. I can't wait.
I'll explain to you what I have as a basic rubric of what's there to give you an idea, and then you can tell me, oh, I think if I did it, like just like the whatchamacallit.
Right, yeah, the whatchamacallit.
The process of mashing songs up is interesting, particularly when you're doing it for broadcast television and a show like Coke. You want to allow each artist to shine. So you don't want to, have one artist dominate the other. You want to have like a balanced vibe happening. You want to pick a song that both artists have the same content. So if the topic is love, you want it to be meshing together. Or it might be hate and love, but it has to go together in a theme that makes sense. You have to think about tempo. Okay, is one song way faster than the other? And maybe it might work as a screwed down version, maybe it might not. You have to think about key, like are you forcing one singer to drop down in key while forcing another singer to go up in key? And what keys are they comfortable? What's their range? You have to know how to transpose, you have to know how to like transcribe, you have to know how to like cater to people who have to learn in different ways from either hearing or listening. It's a lot of logistics or a lot of just understanding music. It takes a lot of knowledge to kind of put this whole thing together live.
I'ma save that as draft 3.
Working with Hernani de Silva and Aphrodisia was such an amazing experience. I would say that the reason I love Hernani, who's from Mozambique, and Dija, who's from Nigeria, is that they spent extra time outside of the set to work on music. And we hung out at the hotel and we, kicked it together and listened to music, and we really had a chill session. It was more than just, the regular business, let's go get a check thing. It was really cool to kind of be, grabbing dinner together and going and having drinks or doing that type of thing. Even though Dija doesn't drink, we kind of had a chemistry going on that was special and different. It was really cool, just kind of like working with people who you vibe with on that level. The song that we were working on was Yaro and WhatsApp. Yaro is a love song. WhatsApp is also a love song, and I thought those two would go together well because of the topic, again, being able to speak on love from a communication standpoint and speak on love from like an infatuation standpoint, and put those things together, I think was like introspective, kind of like it might have felt like a bilingual Drake song. It felt really good working with two artists from in the diaspora that were so well respected and revered, and I really appreciated that opportunity.
Língua fora. Língua fora. Do WhatsApp agora, baby, não demora.
Everybody ready? Ready. Horns watch Rabbi, he knows what the fuck he's doing. He'll give you your cues. I gotta delegate now.
Tô sempre com ela, via céu. I love you, LOL, coraçãozinho, língua fora. Do WhatsApp agora, baby, não demora.
My name Nadisha, I dey sing it for my baby. One night yaro, I dey love you like crazy. Say, my name Nadisha, I dey sing it for my baby. One night yaro, I dey love you like ahaye yaro, ahaye ba yaro, ahaye yaro, ahaye ba yaro.
Awesome, como tu, durante o dia estamos busy, não há muito tempo, girl. Escuta a cena, tô atento ao céu, é só escreveres, girl. Se tiveres boring, não há motivo para sofreres, girl. Farei de companhia virtual, e uma baby girl. Adoro a tua voz, teu falar é soft, por isso ligo sempre que posso para ouvir um coche. Mas quando declamas também anima, somos os dois tontos. Abrir parênteses, 2 pontos.
It is your love is all I need. Yes, no one can compare to how you make me feel. I place no one above. Love me, show me you love me, baby. You tip in my heart, oh, bust my brain, smooth criminal. I just love you, I know the bottle. Shake it, banza. I go love you, say.
Okay, girl, you're my queen. E já notei que o teu status é uma message pra mim. Gosto porque não escondes que me amas, maninho. És a minha baby borboleta, sou dama do bling.
This oh yeah, yes you do. It is sweet me, welly, yo. Way, yo. Do you a big no level? This love is crazy, I can't deny it. Don't understand how I feel, but I like it.
E teu WhatsApp já não largas o gajo. Até tua mãe já disse que estás viciada demais. E meus amigos estão like play, isso é antissocial. Mas eu não ligo pra eles porque tu és